Namaste, my name is Nidhi Nagori and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm trying to make you financially more stable and more sound and stay more afloat by giving you a work from home opportunity. This company is a huge Canadian company that has hiring going on specifically in India. Yes, this is an India specific role. It's a remote role and you can do it from anywhere you want. You don't even have to commit full 40 hours. It's part-time, it's flexible. So if you are interested, stick around. If you've been following my channel for some time, you probably know that I love talking about different countries, the opportunities that are there, immigration, studying, etc. But what I also like doing is giving you work from home opportunities. I've actually made quite a few videos about various work from home opportunities, especially the opportunities that would pay you in an international currency. Why is that important? Well, if you are doing a work for, say, an Indian company, they would pay you in INR. So let's hypothetically assume that you are a content writer for a company in India. That would pay you in INR for doing that work. But if you do that same work for a multinational that's based out of, say, Europe or the US or Canada, in that case, you're going to be paid in their currency, which is going to be GBP, euros, pounds, dollars, etc. Which means that in INR terms, you would end up making more money for the same kind of work. That's the reason why I recommend all these international companies to you. Also, what it helps you with is bumping up your resume. Once you put these global brands on your resume, even if you worked part-time, the fact that you have experience of working with people across borders helps a lot when you're looking for international opportunities. Because any company hiring from abroad knows that you have worked in the Western environment. You know what it's like to work with the people in the West. You can adapt to the culture more easily, and you are somebody who can be trusted with work and integration. That is a very, very big point while hiring immigrants. So if you have any kind of experience in a multinational, especially a multinational that is big in any of these countries that you potentially want to move to in future, that experience will help your career accelerate at a rocket speed. So it is a win-win situation for you. You get to work in an international company, get that big brand on your resume, so you get to add more value to your resume, and you get good money because you're not earning in INR, you're earning in international currencies. On that note, let's talk about today's video. So in today's video, I'm talking about a job opportunity that is open in TELUS International. Now, TELUS is a big Canadian company. Anybody in Canada knows TELUS. A lot of us actually use their mobile connections. I personally use TELUS myself. I'm a very loyal customer. And that's exactly how I know of TELUS. But then they have an AI section, which is an artificial intelligence section. They have a specific role for which they are hiring in India. This particular role is called the Online Map Quality Analyst. If you remember TELUS, I've already done a video on them. I'm going to go ahead and link it up right here so you can go watch that. But let's talk about this specific role, because for this, the company actually reached out to me and sent me an email with the job descriptions. Yes, that's right. They reached out to me and they told me they have this massive hiring going on in India. That's the reason why I'm making this video, because I want you guys to get this role. A lot of my subscribers on YouTube and followers on Instagram have actually signed up with TELUS and have gotten amazing contracts, have made amazing money. Which is why this is my recommendation, and I thought I should make a full-fledged video because I want you to succeed at the end of it. So let's talk about the role itself. Well, the role involves working with the artificial intelligence team. You guys know that AI is an upcoming field and any kind of experience in this can be valuable. This role has some basic requirements. The first being that you should be fluent in English, both verbal and written. So yes, you will need English to do this job. The second requirement that they have is that you must have stayed in India for the last 3 years. So if you're not an Indian resident for the last 3 years, unfortunately, you will not be able to apply for this role. But if you're not eligible for this role, I suggest going to the TELUS International AI website and looking for more jobs. I will leave the link in the description box. This role also requires that you have good idea and good information about what's going on in India. So you should be well versed with the current affairs, you should be well versed with what's going on social media, and you should be someone who can trust it with research. Because this role is a lot about research. You will be researching about what's going on in India and you will be giving your opinion on that. And based on your opinion, AI models will be created. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that huge? Just imagine being able to contribute to the technology of tomorrow for your own country. Also, while the name of the designation sounds like you will be only working on maps, that's not true. You could be given various projects. You could be asked to do various different researches, but all of it obviously will be related to your home country, so it will be related to India. In terms of future opportunities, you can progress more and more within TELUS. But right now, this is the opportunity that's open for India, and they're looking for some smart people like yourself. Now let's talk about the hours. Well, the expectation is that you will have about 10 to 20 hours per week to do this job. This is not a full-time role, which is what I love about it. The fact that it is part-time, so you can decide when you want to do those 10 to 20 hours. It really depends on which projects you take up. It all depends on you. The minimum requirement is 10 to 20 hours per week, but if you want to do more, I'm pretty sure that could be an option as well. You just have to pick up different projects and decide which project you want to do. Also, this is 100% remote, so you can be doing it from anywhere. It is literally your convenience that matters, so do it from anywhere. All that you need is stable internet connection. As long as you have internet, you can go ahead and perform this role. Now let's talk about what to expect when you apply. The organization expects that you pass a very quick examination, which will be held online. Let's not call it examination. I would call it more of like an aptitude test. A lot of my followers on Instagram have already done that. A lot of my subscribers on YouTube have already done that. And from what I hear, it's not something very difficult. It's just to test your basic language skills and your basic knowledge about the place that you're applying for. Now coming to the main part of the video, how much money can you earn? I know a lot of you would want to know, bhai, paise kitne milenge? How much money will I eventually earn if I tend to do this role? So while shooting this video, I do not know how much money you will earn. What I do know from a lot of my followers on Instagram, because I've not gotten messages on YouTube, I've gotten a lot of messages on Instagram. The money is actually good. Even if you go and look up their reviews on Glassdoor, you'll see that the reviews are pretty positive. All the independent contractors have really enjoyed working with TELUS. And there's a reason why I'm making a second video on this. That's because after the first video that I made, so many of you watching my YouTube channel were able to get this opportunity and were able to work. So what I know for sure is that the money is good. It's pretty decent for somebody who's a student or who's a homemaker or is somebody who's just taking a break, trying to figure out what they want to do next in their life and want to just work on the side to keep themselves financially afloat. Now, if you're wondering how you can apply for this role, well, don't worry because your girl has you covered. I'm going to leave the job description link in the description box below. So you can go ahead, click on that and then send in your application. It's a pretty easy process, doesn't take a lot of time and doesn't take a lot of effort at all. Also, just to mention, if you're somebody who's not from India or if you're somebody who's not meeting any of these conditions or any of these requirements, then what I suggest you do is go onto the TELUS International AI website. I'll put the link in the description box below. Look at their open positions. They have quite a few positions across the world that are open. I'm pretty sure something will catch your interest. And what I love about these open positions is that all of these are part-time. They are remote, so you can do it from anywhere. And you work in the fantastic world of AI, so you really contribute in a technology of tomorrow. You really contribute to build products which will be used by people tomorrow. I think that's a massive achievement. You can bump up your resume with something like this. Guys, this is of massive significance. I wish I had something like this when I was in college, and I wish I had the opportunity that you all have. I genuinely sometimes am jealous. Well, I shouldn't be admitting it on camera, but yes, sometimes I'm so jealous because there are these opportunities, and as much as I want to do it, I cannot because of the lack of time. I just do not have that kind of availability. But if you are somebody who has that time, I strongly suggest please go apply, check for other positions as well, apply for it and get going. If you want to know more about the job role that I made this video on, I'm going to put the job description in the description box as well. So please make sure you check it out. Highly recommend you guys apply for it, make some good money and bump up that resume. On that note, we've come to an end to this video. If you like this video, please don't forget to hit the like button down below and subscribe to the channel because I have a bunch of work from home opportunities coming for you guys, and I'm also ensuring that you get paid well at the end of it. Apart from this, I love making videos about immigration opportunities and about study opportunities. So if you want to study abroad, don't want to be spending a lot of money, if you want to be taking part in immigration processes by trying to get a work permit, by trying to get a PR, my channel is all about that. If you're new here, thank you so much for watching the video. Hope you apply for this opportunity and hope you consider subscribing to the channel and hitting the bell icon. I promise to see you in the next video. Until then, please make sure you take care of yourself. Stay safe.